Sometimes roundabouts are the answer. Sometimes they're not. Just look at this horrendous traffic in this city. Let us zoom out. This thing is at 5% and dropping fast. Huge swathes of the city are red, are backed up with cars all over the place. We are going to dive in and hopefully fix this thing up. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy getting rid of amazing traffic jams like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification so you don't miss out on the next video. Okay, so I've been sort of looking around here trying to see how bad it gets. I mean, some areas, they may look a mess, but they've got absolutely no traffic at all. Traffic coming in there is really bad. This area is empty. There's nothing in there anyway. This is just chock-a-block. Look, these cars just cannot leave. They cannot go anywhere. These are going over this bridge. You've got this winky-wonky bridge here, look, that goes all the way out. Whoop, oh, there we go. All the way around here. They're like, whoa. But yeah, no one's using that. Oh, it's just horrendous. It's just horrendous. Look at all that. So what I do, let's just explain what I'm going to do. So where do we start? Yeah, people say follow the traffic, see where it goes. When it gets this bad, you're literally just following yourself around in circles and not getting anywhere. So I'm going to check out the big major things that I can fix after I've had a quick sip of tea. Don't forget as well, every like that you leave means an extra sip of tea from me. So, you know, a bit of motivation there to leave more likes. Unless you don't like tea. You like tea, don't you? Oh, there we go. So, let's just check out this roundabout. Make sure it's got all the give way signs and things set up. This road here, let's just check that one. Yeah, this road here, you've got sort of like an up and a down. I don't know why you don't just not have that. Oh, there we go. 8%. It's going up. So we're going to have this roundabout car, this road come into the roundabout over here. There we go. It's perfectly fine. No problem. Got plenty of space between the junctions. That should be fine. Let's just get that one set up. So we've got the giveaway coming on. And there we go. Look. And we'll do that. Good. So that will help that keep moving. And when these guys stop blocking the junction, that will just get that one going. So we'll leave that one running for a bit. We've got another big roundabout up here. Let's just take a very quick glance at that. Then what I'm doing is I'm holding shift when I've got this tool down here selected. And it will automatically add all the priority signs onto your roundabout. And then I just double check this. And this tool here, for those that don't know, basically means enter the block junction if it's green. So this little junction here between all of these roads, if it's blocked, they will still try to enter it. And what I do is have any cars coming onto the roundabout don't enter it, just the ones going round. And that, generally speaking, works better. Let's have a look, this one here, because you won't get cars coming on blocking the ones going round. That's basically it. So look, you can see this is moving now. That was all just stopped dead because these were getting in each other's way. So there we go, look, and this is clearing up. So that, see, something like that, even though that wasn't the cause of the whole problem, gets more traffic moving into our city, which probably isn't going to help the situation. But there we go. So let's head into the city. Let's follow these two roads down here. Then we've got this oval about. So you've tried to solve some issues with little bypass roads and stuff like that. You've got this right in the middle here. Where does that go? That's like an underground, up to 11%. Underground tunnels. Oh, I hate underground tunnels. With an underground roundabout. And these are just causing problems coming out onto this roundabout here, aren't they? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete this. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that up and just join that up here somewhere. There we go. So it's actually part of the roundabout rather than... Yeah, anyway. And hopefully that will stop people chugging in here and getting in the way. Why are they all turning round? They just got confused at the junction. All right, we'll leave that going. So then they head down here to this sort of little roundabout. And again, you've got winky wonky roads. Winky wonky roads. Winky wonky roads all over the place. Let's just actually give way signs in and see how this one goes. So yeah, that is not too bad. So what we might have to just do is take a look at... Oh, and this is horrendous. This is like a big nope. Why have that right next to that? Have you done any lane? You haven't done anything here. That's like a one-way road. What is this even for? Who even knows? Who even knows where it all goes? Yeah, I'm going to just delete that, which means people will have to use this one here, which goes underground, joins over here, And then they're going to have to go right to go around there and come back if they want to. I don't know whether they will or not. Okay, so this section here, I have done a little bit of following. And these guys and girls, they're driving down here and hitting this section. Look, there's loads of them coming into here. This is most definitely going to be replaced with a roundabout. It is just going to happen. We need to get roundabouts in here. I'm going to use this 3-lane road here. Reasonable size. We'll just lose those 4 buildings. Bish, bash, bosh. There it goes. Let's just turn that off. Are these buildings that we can move? Yes. Elementary school. Let's just double check this. Yeah, this is all set up correctly. So that's going to help that little junction there once all the houses go. Come on. Delete, delete, and delete. Good. And then you go up here, and you've got this road here with the lanes going either direction, which is fine. Bit of a busy T-junction, but okay. Then they all go into this teeny tiny small road. Look. And when they get up to the end here, this junction's a bit busy. Now, what you can do here, you've got one lane going left, right, and straight on. It's going everywhere. What can just help that is if you grab the teeny tiny small 4-lane road, even just at the end. So now you get a road for right and a road for straight on. You could even change that to try and get 3 lanes there. So we've got left, right, and straight on. So if we went for the asymmetrical, this one, 3+2. Oh, it's massive. Let's go for the 3+1, as there's not much coming in. So now we can just change that and say, with this lane tool here, change lane arrows. 1 for right, 1 for straight on, and 1 for left. Hopefully I'll remember to zoom in on that so you can see, but you can see there on the road. So now these cars can start picking their lane here and just getting through super, super quick. So that was the other thing we're going to do, is get this small 4-lane road and just upgrade that. So it's now 2 lanes in either direction. There we go. And then when we come up here, we've got that little extra turn-in section. I mean, they're using both lanes anyway, but there are going to be instances where, like, this guy here's turning, but these are going straight on. So if you want to micromanage that, you can say that lane is only for left and that one's for straight on, and you can do that all the way up. And we might find that will just help. Look. None of this is backed up anymore. Look at that. None of that's backed up, which means this is moving. We're all getting a bit wiggly. What's the traffic at now? 15%. Which means this will start moving along here. And we want to do the same thing with this road. We want to make that our main road. So let's grab our giveaway signs. Hold shift. Ooh, it's going to select all the way down to there. We'll check the end of that out in a minute. We just need to then redo this roundabout bit. There we go. So now they get to go through. All the side streets have to wait. Let's just follow this through here. That goes through to the end. We'll change that one round to that. Yep, there we go. So hopefully now, all this traffic that was coming along here will start going down at this roundabout, and it will clear things up. Look, this is now absolutely empty. So a little couple of changes like that, and we've cleared up a lot of the traffic in there. That was all red, but it took a lot, didn't it, to get that going? Oh, I love it when a plan works. You've got these up here. You've got a whole load of recycling centres and only one way in and out, and it's whacking right into that junction, so they're stopping. So what you could do to just say, look, if you want to go onto there, just join that, because that's not very busy, is it? I don't want to make that 2-way. I don't want people coming up and cutting through. That might just help some go the other way. Look, there they go. Spreading out the traffic. This is clearing up. Look, this road here. This one down the middle. Cleared up. This one down here. Clearing up soon. It's taken a while because we've got all of this. Yeah, these areas we fixed before aren't going to really do anything until we start fixing these major problems in here. So it might be a case of letting things run for a while. Let's just take a look at this. Oh, it's like all industry. And it's all one-way roads. And it's all a disaster. I just need to have some more tea and apply my brain to this situation before I dive into fixing it. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just changed the roads at the end to 2-way roads, and then you've got the up and the down and the up and the down in the middle, and I'll just leave that to run. But this is like backing up all the way down here, all the way down here, hitting that, which is circling around that, which is circling around that. Yeah, so it's all just sort of feeding off each other at the moment. So this end of the city has cleared up quite nicely. This is just where I've changed that road, so that's going to take a few minutes to get going. There we go. Look, this is all going down. Once that's all gone round, this will certainly not be... Whoops, this will certainly not be as bad. Let's just quickly run that through. There we go. So that's getting better as time goes by. Soon this will all go and it'll be fine. By the way, this was sent in, Red Sheep City, by Red Sheep Gaming. Totally forgot to mention that. So, yeah, there we go. This bit here is just all coming down here and hitting some big junctions along here. This should be like a main road down there. So I'm going to hold shift on this road, ping from one end to the other, and keep these guys and girls in the middle moving. Then they're all coming up here. And they all want to come up this. We've got this little one-way system going on there. So you've sort of tried to make it a roundabout, but you've only done it on 2 of the roads. So what we're going to do is change these. We're going to grab our 3-lane one-way road. We're going to pause the game and we're going to say, you go that way, you go that way, and you go that way. There we go. And then we'll treat that as a little roundabout. So what we'll say is anyone coming on here has to give way. Has to give way. Give way, give way, and give way, give way. Everybody else can keep going round. And then we'll do this one as well for the block junction. So you can enter it because you're on the roundabout. You can enter it because you're on the roundabout. You can enter it because you're on the roundabout. And you can enter it because you're on the roundabout. So let's keep an eye on this little bit here and see how that helps. Okay, so it's cleared the traffic on this road here and this road here, and give it a few minutes, it will clear the traffic here and here as well. But yeah, this is all just sort of following, this is all coming in, this is coming in, this is coming in, that's right. This needs to be a main road. This big one through the middle here must be a main road. By the way, despawning turned off, don't know if I've mentioned that yet, like that. And then at either ends, I'll just change it around the other way and say you give way there. And then all the way at the other end, you give way coming out there. Because there's not much traffic on the big road. So then that should start getting this moving. And that's not too busy. So what are we up to? 14. It's actually getting worse. So yeah, let us leave this running for a while. And hopefully we've made enough changes that slowly but surely it will start going down. That is going to be the idea. So if I sort of leave it like that. There we go. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, some time has passed. We are now at 60% traffic. We've had a huge leap from what we were at before. 15%, was it something like that? I'm not quite sure. I can't remember now. But this up here is now all cleared up, this section. This is getting better. Down here is still a problem, but there's still a lot of traffic to feed through. Coming down here, this has got a lot better. So once that all goes through, then we can really see where the bottlenecks are. So, I've just noticed a load of one-way roads down here. Look. We'll have a look at that. So leave it with me. When it goes down a bit more, I'll be back with you. Big mistake that people do. Bus stops right by a junction. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious why that is a very, very bad choice. Let us move that away from there and just all the way down here somewhere out of the way. There's like about 4 or 5 stops there. Yep. Stop down here instead, please. Stop down there instead. And that'll stop all the cars backing up onto there. This section here is actually cleared up rather well. That's that little one-way system I said about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up as if it's a mini roundabout of its own. You've got this road coming in, that road going out. I'm going to have this section here, so I'm going to change the direction of that road. Would that make sense? People come up there, go there. Yes, you're not going to get these going along this way. And then I'm going to set it up with the giveaway signs like you would expect. So let me just do that. There we go. So that's going to now go in the other direction. And then everybody coming on here is going to give way. And then all the way down this road, they're all going to give way coming on. So actually, if we hold shift and do that, like we did before, and edit that one there, change that one there. There we go. Give way coming on. All the ones on there can go through, go through, go through. And then when we get to the end, it's this bit here. You've got to give way and you've got to give way. And then when it goes back up here again, you can go through and you can give way. And then all the way up here. Yeah, everybody coming on is giving way. Everybody coming on is giving way. Everybody coming on is giving way. And then here it's going to go around the corner. Yeah, so that is one big roundabout. I've messed up a couple of bus lines. I'll sort those out. And then they can just go straight through up onto there. And hopefully these will keep moving. And then what that might just do is stop these guys cutting through the middle. We'll see how that runs for a few moments. And then looking at this sort of pseudo roundabout that we've set up here, every junction that comes down here, I'm going to make sure there is only, that's a bad example, this one here, there is only one lane turning off and the rest go on. So there we go. So each lane has a single use. So that'll stop people getting stuck behind people that need to turn, like this one here. 2 lanes for going right. We'll have 1 lane for going right, the rest for going on. So I'm going to go around each of these junctions here and do that. And then when we get to the corner, which is this one here, we're going to have most of them turning left. So left, left, left. And then we'll have 1 for right and 1 for straight on. We'll just change that. There we go. 1 for coming off there, 1 for coming off there. The rest for continuing around the roundabout. And then I'll do the same going up the other way as well. There we go. And then when we get to this top corner where the cars go back up there, we've got 1 for right, 1 for straight on. So 1 for each of these roads. And then the rest for going back around the roundabout again. And then this spot here where I move that other bus stop, I'm just going to delete any bus stops that are in there. They're just causing way too many problems, stopping all the cars in there. I mean, you've got bus stops going all over the place. It's absolutely nuts, which is good in a way. But yeah, really need to sort of talk about where you put your bus stops, because now this is a roundabout down here. You don't need all these stops along the side here, but I'll leave them for now and just see how this goes. I mean, some of these are like looping round and round and round and round. Yeah, it's all a bit weird. So let's keep this bit here moving. And then just to really get that bit moving and nobody getting in each other's way, I'm going to say no lane switching. No lane switching. But in here, when you come in, use this one here. Nope, not that one. This one. And say pick your lane, which they're doing anyway. So that is fine. So that now should... Oh, look at that. And then you've got a bus stop right there. It's not any bus stops right by junctions. They're all going to move up there. And then we're going to have a marathon. Here they go. They're running down the road. This person's given up and got their car out. These are all going to run down here to the other stop. Excellent. Look, even with a stop, it's just not big enough to still let people come by. So think about where you're putting them. Also worth mentioning, don't put these sort of things on the middle of a roundabout. If they're going to have a lot of traffic coming in and out, like a recycling centre, that is just like the worst place to put it. Put it on a little side road like this that comes out into a place that isn't so busy. Actually, I've moved these bus stops that were here up into this road here, and I've turned this into a one-way bus lane road, so nobody else should be trying to use that. Give it a second and that last stop will kick in. And that should just take all the buses off this main road. Look, there they go. They're all running around the top. Getting to the new station. Getting to the new bus stop. Getting me worms mixed up there. Yes, so hopefully that will help this little area here. Also just noticed as well that this big highway down here, a lot of people are going down here, along here, and just back up the other side again. So I'm going to add a little shortcut over the top here. Hopefully that will alleviate some of that. Okay, 64%. We've got a lot of red in various places, but it's just super, super busy. In fact, I may just replace this with a better junction to stop it getting so caught up like this. There we go. Something like that should run a lot better. And then all we need to do is add a bit of lane management where they're coming out here. Look, you can see they're crossing over the lanes. But we might find that because it's so big and spread out that it is not too bad. Yeah, this end here is getting quite busy. So what we can do is upgrade this little bit to a 2-lane highway because we've got these 2 lanes coming in. So we're going to change that there. And we will give them a lane each. So you go there and you go there. So that will help those moving through. And then we just need to help them get into this one here. So that is going to be 5 lanes there. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll just give 5 lane, a couple of lengths of that to help them get in. No switching in the middle. 1 there, 1 there. And then these 2 onto the last 2 lanes. Then after a while, once the backlog goes, they should start moving out much better. Well, it's taken a while, but here we are back at the roundabout we started at, and we are at 74%. It's going up slowly but surely. Most of the rest of the city is not looking too shabby. This is always busy. It's like a big area for wood. You just need to spread that out. I'm not going to rebuild that for you, but I would say most of the other things have been fixed. I don't know why this is so busy. Yeah, it's not backed up. Just busy. That's fine. So if you enjoyed this seemingly impossible fix, then don't forget to leave a like. Check out the next video on the screen. And if you haven't done it already, subscribe. Thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you all very soon for the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.